process where you say, like, this either is like this one, like to the degree to which you follow up with a lead and then the degree to which you can move on. I think there's something in productivity about, as an activity, about cleaning out your pipeline a little bit with the folks that aren't moving.
Actually, one of the bigger struggles that people have, and it's an exercise that we do in pipeline management, is they hang on to stuff too long. And when we don't have a system that tells us red, yellow, green, green is go, yellow is caution, red is disqualify. We need to actually have a multi-step process that tells us, because there's leading indicators in each one of those conversations or lack of a conversation, that tells us where to go. And I think that salespeople fail in a couple of different areas. They don't have a process. They hang on too long. And you guys are awesome. Here's I work with Chloe. Chloe and I had a call earlier today. We have that multi-step process that's going on. So we know when to disqualify. There are some sales folks that if they left one message, hey, I left Coop a message, he hasn't called me back, done. Well, that's not a process. That might be more wimping out. But because salespeople really haven't spent the time to develop those processes and those steps on what it takes, they're really not sure what the next move is. And by laying it out and saying, hey, week 1, I do this. Week 2, I do this. Week 3, I do this. And maybe having some characteristics of what a good lead actually looks like, you can start to do a really good job of disqualifying. I will share one thing, Patrick. I'm gonna continue on with my answer. But at Sandler, I don't know if anybody is too familiar with Sandler on this call. That was one of the big things that David Sandler came up with back in the late 60s was people hang on too long. So when we start to teach salespeople that they have a right to disqualify a lead, sometimes they get too excited and disqualify too quickly, because they feel that like they're in power now. So you really have to have those multiple step processes to guide you. Okay, this one's going south and this one looks like a great opportunity. I'll hit the gas pedal here. I'll hit the brake pedal here.